Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
And I'm Kim.
And tonight is one of our first of our kind of themed nights, shall we say.
Every Thursday night we will have a theme night, a fun theme night.
And maybe even more than Thursdays, we'll see.
Yeah, we just have so many clients to fit in that we have such a busy schedule.
And what this is we're going to take one sponsor,
yes,
and we're going to be kind of wear their garb. And tonight, as you may have guessed, is Ironstone night. Yes.
Thank you, Ironstone,
Thank
for
you very
providing
much
us with my group therapy.
See the group therapy.
I actually attended my group therapy today.
Yes. Now you had. So what was your group therapy?
Looks
Pinot
like about
Noir,
4 glasses of wine.
Cabernet. There you go. All right.
And what we are going to talk about tonight is something they have coming up, something fun for your ladies out there on February 8th, called Girls Night Out.
Girls Night Out.
This is a first for Ironstone. It's Ladies Night at Ironstone Vineyards. A night for the girls to get away, relax with a glass of wine, and have some good fun. There will be everything a girl could dream of. Hors d'oeuvres, wine, champagne, chocolates, desserts, things to do like shopping, learn about wine tasting, games, prizes, and more. Beautify yourself with a new hairdo.
A new hairdo.
Some tips on makeup. Check out ideas for a fitness program. Maybe even get a massage. There will be an auction, so bring your checkbook. I would assume credit cards also. Have the chance to take home a new purse, a facial package, and maybe even our handsome executive chef for one night.
Ooh, get to take home Chef James.
So
there you go.
Have you seen some of the comments on his column?
No.
About him, about how
about
hot
Chef
he is.
James.
Yes, about how hot he is.
So there's more to Chef James' hot than his cooking?
Yes.
Oh,
you will
okay.
be the beauty queen for the night.
Very nice.
Proceeds from the night will benefit the Calaveras County Women's Crisis Shelter.
Okay.
Please bring some of your unwanted clothes for the Crisis Center's Back to Work program and be entered into a raffle to win fabulous prizes.
So men aren't invited?
No, it's just
only Chef
ladies.
James.
And here are some of the only Chef James and all women and all Chef James. Yummy. Anyway, some participating sponsors are Mark Twain St. Joseph's Hospital, Greenhorn Creek Resort, Bear Valley Mountain Resort, Salon 66 in Murphys, California, Country Flower Hutch in Murphys, Sacca, Maine, which I love, the famous purse store
lady.
Downtown Murphys.
The famous bag lady of Murphys.
Yes, an intelligent body of Murphys. Now, Salon 66 will be carrying a line of their products that they carry in their salon for your hair, all different kinds of products. I have that listed.
Now, this is a benefit for, what was the benefit for again?
For the Women's Crisis Center of
Women's
Calaveras
Crisis Center
County.
of Calaveras County. A night of beauty, health, pampering, wine tasting, raffle, and silent auction. Friday, February 8th.
Am I allowed to go next Friday night? Will you watch the kids so I can go?
Are you going to cover?
Maybe not. Maybe I'll just go have a good time. I don't know. I may not feel like it. Maybe I'll bring somebody. Maybe I'll bring Bethany or Hannah with me, and they can cover it. And I'll just have a good time.
We'll see. All right. So I'll just stay home with the kids.
Yeah, just kidding. Actually, I'm really thinking. I think I will go. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. This is actually a really neat thing that they're doing, and I hope they continue to make this an annual event if it does well.
All right. So there we go.
Here's their poster.
Girls' Night Out.
Girls' Night Out. Friday, February 8th from 7 to 10 p.m. You can call 728-1251 for pre-sale tickets. Cost is $35 per person, which is really not bad for all of that. Yes.
I kind of like this
group
sweatshirt.
Therapy.
It's
I kind of like
nice.
this T-shirt. I don't think I want to give it back. Do I have to?
I don't know.
It's a little big, but
it's very
sure
nice.
It will shrink.
I kind of like this.
So thank you, Ironstone Vineyards, for providing our attire, posters, and what have you.
And it's improved my looks majorly.
Yes, it has.
Right?
That's actually a very good quality, nice sweatshirt.
It is. This is a very nice sweatshirt.
Very nice.
And it's even a hoodie.
It's a hoodie, yes.
Yeah,
the new popular hoodies.
When I want to be, kind of like from the hood, I can just kind of,
but hoodies are popular. You know
hoodies?
that. Hoodies. They're called hoodies. Yes.
Hoodies. Because that way I can be kind of a hoodie.
Yes.
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
No?
Are you going to ask them if you can keep that?
I don't know. There we go. All right, here we go.
So that is next Friday night. So get your tickets now for that.
Now, do we want to get into a touch of hard news?
I guess we should for a little bit. You know, tonight is our weekend update edition, but there is a few things that happened today that we probably should talk about.
Well, before we go to really hard, let's go to one more fun piece.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Now,
the Union Democrat.
Today in the Union Democrat,
very nice piece.
Did a very nice piece on the Bear Valley School. All right.
Which I've heard is a wonderful school. We have 19 students, correct?
And there's a picture of the entire class up there on the front of the page.
The entire school.
Entire school.
Yes.
Small town education, the Bear Valley School.
Total of 19 students. So that's, I think it's like a teacher per 2 students, I believe, I've heard.
It's a good ratio.
It's a good ratio.
And here we go. The little school touts big successes. Bear Valley's high school and elementary school are different from most schools. For one, they share a building. For one another, they're buried about 10 feet of snow. Most unusual, they have 19 students combined, but the differences seem to be working for the little school that could. Almost every high school student that has graduated from Bear Valley went on to college, and I think some big high schools leave some kids behind. Bear Valley High School teacher Stephanie Bowen. They can sit in the back room and sleep, not in my classroom. Bowen, who's taught at the high school for 7 years, is in charge of teaching 8 separate classes, including 4 different English classes. Well, that's a lot of curriculum for the teachers to handle.
So how many teachers are there?
Oh, let's see.
Does it say? Right here. It's like family with brothers and sisters.
It is. It's like family with brothers and sisters, learning in the Bear Valley cross country, downhill skiing for BE class, lots of one-on-one work between the students. I call them kids, Bowen said. I feel like raising them with the parents. Some negatives of the school are the tiny school, the social scene, and the lack of organized sports. Mm-hmm. There we go.
But they get to ski every day for PE, right? Is that what it says?
Yeah. As it is for Samantha Medeiros, 17, recently tried a short stint at Lodi High School, which had 2,200 students in January 2002, according to the school's website. Medeiros returned to the Bear Valley High School because she missed the intimate atmosphere.
So I wonder if it's just one big classroom where they have it all different tables. It almost looks like that. Or are they in different classrooms? I don't know. We'll have to take a visit up there sometime. And
one of the nice things about this thing, it really jumps out, is Alpine County is the least populated county in the state. According to it is expensive. All right. According to the education website Ed Data, an average of $22,492 was spent per student in the Alpine County Unified School District.
My goodness.
The statewide average for Unified School District was $7,500. So.
Now, does it cost to go to the school, or is it a public school?
It's a public school.
So it's free. There's no tuition.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But the nice thing about that is,
I know they have a lot of fundraisers and a lot of parents get involved with raising money. I know they've actually took a trip to France. I believe they were going to take a trip to France.
They were working on it, but I mean, the per student income, is really, per student spent at that school is really, really high, which is good.
Yes.
So it's almost like a high-end prep school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Bear Valley School. Very nice.
Good job, Union Democrat.
All right.
That one. When do you get a look
no,
at the sale
that's it. No.
Okay.
All right, and also kind of on a.
Do you want to talk about what the California Department of Water Resources announced today?
Yes, and I think for most of you who are wondering about there, with all this water we have, how has it affected our water situation as far as this upcoming irrigation season and summer season?
Yes.
The California Department of Water Resources announces today they do this. The next survey they'll do is in March. This is the January 31st survey. And it looks like we are about 75% better right now than we were last year.
Okay. Last year they were worried of drought, right? Where they were saying we were having
pretty
a drought.
much. And it was to where, let's just look at some of these ones. At the Alpha Station, they're 123% of normal. Phillips Station, 123% of normal. Lions Creek, 120% of normal. Tamarack Flat, which is in our neck of the woods, 115% of normal. And so it's looks like a little bit of a spread out thing. And maybe this took into account today, but Northern Sierra is 119% of normal. Central Sierra, 102. Southern Sierra, 122. The statewide percentage of normal is 111. So we can slowly start putting those drought rumors
away.
behind us.
I think things are looking pretty good so far. It's been nonstop for a couple weeks.
Looking kind of
and
wet
let me tell
outside.
you, it was dumping up here in Arnold today.
It was.
I don't know, but I don't think it still is. I think it's lightened up a little bit. It's been dumping. It was really.
So you went to group therapy today?
I went to group therapy today. Yes,
right.
I had my 4 glasses of wine.
All right.
All different kinds.
There you go.
And also a little bit of Mark Twain news. Mark Twain St. Joseph's Hospital news. They are getting ready for an outbreak in case there ever is one.
Yes.
A functional emergency management exercise was held at Mark Twain St. Joseph's Hospital on January 29th. The purpose of the exercise was to test the hospital's ability to react to a community disaster, in this case an influx of patients who have flu-like symptoms and may be infectious. Regional occupational program students portrayed as patients began arriving at the emergency department at 5:30 a.m. Objectives of the exercise included following proper protocols for identifying infectious patients, proper isolation of infectious patients, timely implementation of an incident command center, and notification to the county's public health department. So basically this exercise lasted until noon, so they are getting ready for an outbreak.
And they had all the volunteer kids show up as the flu patients.
Yes, they
didn't
did. All the kids, I believe a lot of high school kids,
yep,
right?
From the ROP programs. There we go.
Okay.
Very nice, Mark Twain St. Joseph's.
And the art exhibit in San Andreas is continuing. The current exhibit shows 15 Calaveras artists' versions of life's journeys. And I believe that lasts until the end of February, and that is at the Calaveras Arts Council in downtown San Andreas. That is continuing through the end of the month, and we have a nice article and some photos on the site as well. There's even one of Hillary Clinton on the second page. Did you see that one?
Very nice. I did not see that one.
Mm-hmm.
And want to thank Bethany for doing some very nice articles on the CCWD stuff today. There was a...
she's been covering the boring stuff.
Yeah, she's been doing the... She pulled CCWD duty today. All right.
She gets to cover some
the
fun stuff
Calaveras
this weekend,
Land Water Committee discusses plan for new CCWD site. Ed Rich, Calaveras County Water District 4 Director, told the district's Land Water Committee that he wants to see a new CCWD site during his lifetime. We should have been out of this building 15 years ago, and it is kind of a, He told the committee nearly 20 members of the public, including CCWD board directors and employees during the committee's 10 a.m. meeting on Thursday. I want to see a new site before I'm dead. All right, Rich, the committee's chair, voiced his concerns over the draft of the employee survey special study prepared by the consultants, noting the results from the final survey will determine where we park these people. Are they going to be here for another 40 years?
I don't think so.
Anyway.
So they're planning for a new site. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Because it's kind of hard to get into, get out of. It's kind of down in that hole. And, yeah.
A little bit more county government news. A McCollum Hill woman is running for District 2 Planning Commissioner position. Steve Walensky asked that we talk about this today.
Supervisor Chair Steve Walensky.
Yes, exactly. Fawn McLaughlin, founder and owner of F.J. McLaughlin and Associates, is applying for the Supervisorial District 2 Planning Commissioner position. McCollum Hill resident, has 20 years experience in economic development from managing her own practice. She writes in her application, I guess we don't need to continue on this, but to the Calaveras Board of Soups dated January 23rd, 2008. And we have her complete application and experience listed here if you'd like to take a look at that. Let me see. The Board of Soups will be discussing and taking action to appoint applicants to the various board committees and commissions during its next meeting on Tuesday, February 5th.
All right.
So anyway, so he asked that we announce that today. So that's kind of some hard news. We got the official fire report in today on the home that was burnt down by the next door neighbor.
Yes.
Now it does say on the fire report that it's under investigation.
But he is in jail.
The neighbor was arrested. I believe the 28th for arson for burning down his neighbor. He was just trying to help him out, right? He's trying to do a good deed, get the guy out of debt, burn down his house.
Do a brother a large.
I think he tried it twice. Because there was a flu fire a few weeks ago.
The flu may have been an accident, and they just decided to finish it off.
This is actually a house that was on the market in Valley Springs. And also on a sad note.
Yeah. If you were going through Angels Camp this morning, you noticed that the Catholic Church in Angels Camp was filled. There was cars parked all the way down the streets, lining both sides of Highway 49. And one of the members of the Whittle family, which is one of the oldest families in the area, helped found some of the area. It was Joanne Whittle, died of natural causes on Sunday, January 27, 2008, at her home in Murphy in Angels Camp. She was 73, a native of Angels Camp. Mrs. Whittle was born November 3rd, 1934. She attended Altaville Grammar School and graduated from Bret Harte in 1952. She went on to graduate from Heald Business College. She worked at Calaveras Cement until 1957, was a homemaker until 1967, and then worked at California Electric Steel Foundry for 13 years. She bought the foundry with a partner in 1980. Mrs. Whittle enjoyed traveling, her grandchildren, and cooking. She is survived by her husband of 52 years, Lauren Whittle of Angels Camp, son Bruce, and wife Karen. Daughter Janine and husband Will Steers of Pleasanton, brothers Lauren Crispy of Murphy's, Robert Crispy of Concord, sister Francine Rossi of Saratoga, and grandchildren Lindsay, Quinn, Danny, Aubrey, Blair, Garrett, and Genevieve. And thoughts and prayers go out to the family. And
I actually know Karen. I'm in a class with Karen.
Okay.
So she's too young. So our thoughts and prayers do go out with you, with the Whittle family on that.
And if that's, and also on a news site on that, if you were in Angels Camp with the trapping, and it was packed. So I think the one consolation they can take is she'll know she was missed, and it was a well-attended
And they're
ceremony.
asking that memorial contributions be made to a charity of your choice if you'd like to make memorial contributions for Joanne Whittle. We announced the snow contest winner this morning. Our 5-year-old chose the winner.
So he
was the judge.
He was judge, jury, and executioner.
He chose the Blum family photos of the little boy who had his body buried in the snow, except for where there was one leg sticking out. If you want to show that, this is the one he chose right here. The second
that's
one.
The one. And he liked that one.
It's called Fat Man's Rock. What does it say? They had a name for it. Fat Man's Rock Casualty. Do not know who. So here you go. You see.
So there's just one leg. There's just a leg.
Very creative.
Out. So he wanted to be.
Yes. So they won 2 tickets to the Angels Camp movie theater. And
so his sense of humor must run along our sons, which kind of does the dead rodent.
Yes.
Is that
this is our 5-year-old that chose this.
Okay. All right. See, they made snow caves. Everything.
They sound like it looked like a really fun family. We also have started another contest today that will end a week from today. Another snow contest, since we still have lots of snow going on.
We do.
So we have actually received some more pictures today. So continue to send them in to kim@thepinetree.net, and we will put them up for you, and then we will take another vote. And we decided to do the same prize, since movies are always good to go
2
to, right?
tickets to the Angels
Everybody
Camp
loves
movie
movies,
theaters.
right?
And the Angels Camp movie theaters, for most of you that don't know, is all digital. It's one of the first ones in our area. Sonora's not everything. So actually, it has the highest image quality for pictures of almost any theater around. So, all right. We haven't really talked about what's going on this week.
I was just going to start on that. Tomorrow night is the big Calaveras County Chamber Commerce annual installation dinner with keynote speaker John Garamendi. And that will be held at Camp's Restaurant in Angels Camp. The evening begins at 5:30 with networking, mingling, what have you. And the evening's program and dinner will begin at 6:15. I'm not sure if it's sold out yet. I haven't heard.
For information, it generally is.
Yes. So for information on this, call 736-2580.
One thing that may affect this is a little bit of weather.
Yeah, a little bit of weather.
Yeah.
That is going on tomorrow night. And let me see.
Business of the year going to be installed. I mean,
yes, they are. And we have the nominations. Well, not anymore. We don't. I took that
and
down.
Kind of the fun thing about the business community right now, and I think this is, in some ways, this has really caught fire with a little bit of the downturn in the real estate market. Seems like economic development is the buzzword for everything.
Yes.
We're going to start covering more on all types of economic development for Calaveras County. Some fun stuff coming up.
Yes.
So I think one of these things is a nice kickoff.
So that's right. One of the, let me see, some of the contestants were Pacific West Financial, Mark Twain St. Joseph's. What were some of the others? I can't remember. I had them up for the poll. I can't remember who else. It's crazy. Castle and Cook.
There was quite a few.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also going on tomorrow night is the Mountain Ranch Community Club Soup Potluck with guest speaker Steve Walensky. They're actually having the Mountain Ranch Community Club potluck February 1st, 6 p.m.
Nice.
at the Mountain Ranch Town Hall on Washington Street in Mountain Ranch. He will be speaking. Bring a free dish. It's actually
cool.
free. It's very cool there. I wish we could live there. I wish it wasn't so isolated. It's free. Bring a dish to share and table service. So I'm assuming they want you to bring soup. For more information, call Barbara Pollard at 754-5360. That is also tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And then tomorrow night at 7 p.m. we have acoustic music jam session at the Old Corner Saloon in Copperopolis. Every first and third Friday of the month at 7 p.m. at the Old Corner Saloon in Copper. Musicians of all levels are welcome. Bluegrass, gospel, and old-time music. Country, swing, and more. For more information, call Rainey Escobar at 985-9282. That starts tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
And, of course, my favorite event for the weekend is Nicole Sass is directing An Evening Under the Covers, which features a cast of dancers and singers known as the Dollhouse Dames.
It's a burlesque.
And some talented male actors. Male burlesque? Oh,
who cares about the male actors, right?
And musicians in a show that's sure to heat things up on the Black Bart stage. Just in time for Valentine's Day, the show will run from 7 p.m. Friday, February 1st, and Saturday, February 2nd. We'll continue with shows on Fridays and Saturdays, the 8th, 9th, 22nd, 29th, and February 14th. A special Valentine's Day dinner and toast will take place at 5:30. What?
We're not doing that for Valentine's Day.
We're not?
No.
So you're the only dame.
I'm going to go to a movie. I'm the only dollhouse dame in this family.
But anyway, it looks like a great show.
It does.
And
it's actually very creative. It's a very good idea. I want
to thank Larry Vile for sending us a preview video. That's, if you haven't seen it, on thepinetree.net. And I think it's probably running on Channel 7 now as well.
Yes.
But it's
very, very cute.
Quite fun.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And also, on a lighter note, on Saturday will be the 26th Annual Regional Decathlon Competition. Saturday, February 2nd at Bret Harte Union High School in Angels Camp. Approximately 55 students from Bret Harte Mountain Oaks School in San Andreas
the academic
and Somerville
decathlon.
High School in Tuolumne will compete in this competition. And that will be held on, I don't have an exact time for that, but I think it's kind of an all-day event.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. The decathlon is designed to include students from all academic abilities and achievement levels.
Yes.
Each 9-member team consists of 3A, 3B, 3C, and so 3C or below students. So maybe I could, do you think I'd qualify?
Maybe you qualify.
For
more information,
for the C or below?
Or to learn how to become a sponsor or volunteer, visit www.academic.com.
Decathlon.com.
How do you pronounce that? Decathlon.org or call 866-511-8723. Or you can also call John Brophy, County Superintendent, and Tri-County Academic Decathlon Executive. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep...
Just kidding.
I keep thinking of decathlon.
You know,
I'm like sorry.
Out there,
yes,
anyway,
out there running at 736-6008. Or email him at jbrophy@ccoe.k12.ca.us.
There you go.
That's this Saturday.
And the kids, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
I've heard the kids have a really good time. It's a lot of fun, and they really enjoy it. So.
And on a local sports note.
That's right. We'll be going to a race this weekend.
The local race team from Bear Valley will be traveling south to Dodge Ridge for the second in the Far West Series, Central Series, the Mid J3 Giant Slalom Race. And it will be the Bear Valley Racing will be competing in this race along with the Dodge Ridge, Sierra Summit, and Badger Pass.
So it'll be J3 mids. It'll be J5
J4,
through J3.
J5, and J3. So the younger
ages
kids.
6 through 12, I believe, or 13,
yeah,
14,
somewhere around
something
there.
like that.
And they'll be flying. Sometimes these kids have been clocked
Yes.
with up to almost 70 miles an hour.
Actually, higher than that.
I mean,
if you're like in the 60s, you're not considered fast. I don't want my son going that fast.
The only way he's going to get to 60 miles an hour is in the car on the way there. Is that the?
Well, he likes to go fast. That's a problem. that's what scares me. So
and if you're
that's going on the entire weekend.
Yeah, and this is kind of like
correct.
Yeah, we're going to cover that as well.
Yes.
And this is kind of like high country soccer, isn't it?
It is.
So,
it's every weekend. It's a big commitment, but
man,
gets a little old looking at snow every day, right? All week and then all weekend, at least for me.
And then also there's a new organization, we've talked about this before. It's the, what's the official name that Warren Alford is in charge of?
It's the Ebbets Pass Youth Skiing League, I believe.
And it's going to be a branch of the AMA, the Angels Murphys Association, where they will help local kids from the area.
I actually talked to Colleen Brophy of Colleen's Corner yesterday. She's part of it. And they actually did sponsor 2 families this year.
Oh, great.
They sponsored a Devo family and a race team family this year. They were able to. So that's nice because it is quite expensive to participate in these programs. And their goal is to make it more affordable so more local kids are able to participate in these programs because the kids love it. I mean, they love it, you know.
Yeah.
So we basically have gone without food and water and gas.
Well, we've had plenty of water outside.
Just so our son can join the race team, right?
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm just joking. And also, I'm just joking, you know that. On Saturday, the original Salt Springs Reservoir Iced Latte Breaker has been rescheduled. February 17th.
Yeah. And this is the fun where they do the jet ski races down on Salt Springs Reservoir.
And also at Bear Valley this weekend, a couple more events. First Tracks at Bear Valley at 7:30 a.m. And that is where you have a chance to take a gander.
With Martine.
Yes, exactly.
You got to join Bear Valley CEO Martine Wittgenstein for an early tracks on freshly groomed or powder. Be one of the first on the mountain when the chair starts turning an hour early, just for you. Space is limited. Advanced reservations are required. The details: a select group of skiers and snowboarders. The list will start turning an hour early, 7:30 a.m. Join our CEO and be guided around the mountain by our expert instructors and patrollers, and find the best tracks on the hill.
For more information, you can visit the website, bearvalley.com, or give them a jingle. We've got to hurry because we're running out of time. Also, they're having the Slope Style Series this weekend. Registration is from 9:30 to 10:30 at the Special Event Shack, day of the competition. Entry fees are $25 for open division, $10 for amateur division.
All right.
They are also giving away $1,500 in prizes, and that will be held on Saturday. And that's the first of the Slope Style Series at Bear Valley. And there's also a...
Okay, we better knock them out. We got 2 minutes left.
Need to hurry.
Okay, Lions Club Annual Crab Dinner in Copperopolis. Call them. Go. It's 785-4222 for the Lions Club Annual Dinner in Copper.
25th Annual Livestock Booster Dinner and Dance.
Huge event at Frogtown.
Saturday evening.
Call Jim or Kathy Burns, 754-1939. And if you're interested in that, and also the Lake Tullins, like that, we already covered that one.
Sunday, we have the Bret Hart Football Booster Super Bowl Party at 2 p.m. at Murphy's Native Sun Halls, and the Chili Cook-Off at Murphy's Historic Hotel at 2 p.m. also.
Yes. And we thank you very much. We, as far as weather, it's going to be snow, but less snow. And if you're down the hill lower, it'll be raining.
Actually, I show snow every day.
Snow every day, but it's the precipitation levels are not supposed to be as high on Saturday and Sunday. So it should be a decent, a somewhat decent, comparatively decent weekend to get out and play. You're looking at.
Angels Camp, we're not showing any snow. Murphy's, they might get a mixture of tonight, but the rest of the weekend I'm not showing any snow at all. So
yeah. So we thank you very much for stopping by, and we hope you have a great and fun weekend. And remember,
see you Monday.
Thank you, Ironstone, for sponsoring tonight's news. Good night.
Good night.